Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome back to This Is the Police. Let's go to work. The City Hall, really don't like us right now. Like, really not. There's a new movie opening today starring my favourite actor. Can you let me get off so I can just catch a later performance? No? Some pipes in my house burst and I need to wait around for a plumber. Can I take the day off? That's acceptable. It's annoying because you're my best guy on this shift, but sure. This shift is certainly my weakest shift. I haven't had a chance to see whether the last episode got content ID'd, so no music for this one because I'm really paranoid after the last time I got content ID'd. We'll head to the map. I still find it funny that everyone was like, oh, you're never going to get content ID'd, and then they gave me like a billion different reasons. Oh, you're cutting the budget. I can't really cut this. I know they're uneven. That's because I need to hire someone for the B shift because someone died. I can't really fire on this shift because this is a pretty weak shift compared to the one that's Florida on Yancy and Numata. So I'm going to get rid of Adama. No. Ooh. Yeah, that jewelry, 10,000. Sweet. I mean, I knew it was 10,000 because they said it'd be 10,000. Right, I'm just going to check the job slots. So disorderly conduct and assault. Called of the head of the plant and attacked him. Colleagues called the police, but are afraid to intervene because Samsonov is as strong as the ox. He took us by surprise. Okay, well, I guess we'll send male Foxman King, if he really is that strong. Disorderly conduct. About a dozen Amish men chased everyone out of the city dump and blocked all access. The Amish community claims that the land belongs to them, and as evidence, they presented a handwritten document. An eyewitness reports that they're not behaving very peaceably, but they are hardly any weapons aside from a few pitchforks. I mean, sure, we'll send the paddy wagon for them, and we'll send 3 officers. Pitchforks can be a deadly weapon. I mean, they're not great compared to, say, you know, a taser or a gun, but sure. That said, this would be a pretty good thing to film and then just post on YouTube. Amish versus police. Vitaly Samson was holding the plant manager over a vat of milk. The manager is crying and kicking his feet, and then he wets his pants. Don't pee in the milk. Children drink that. Oh, tempting. Take aim at the perp. Release Austin immediately. No, he's going to drop him if I do that. I'm going to say don't pee in the milk. I've got to say don't pee in the milk. Oh, yeah. I don't have anyone else to send. Offender, plural offenders. Come on. Don't send a paddy wagon and 3 officers just for one of the Amish and, oh, all the rest ran away. Okay. Reckless endangerment. Received numerous calls from a visitor at a local zoo who saw a drunken zoo employee open the cheetah cage. The dangerous cats are running amok and have started to attack people. What? Dear God. Glenn, we need you on B shift. Is it B shift? Yes. I mean, this is really a thing for SWAT, to be honest. But sure. Four officers. Just 4 officers for an entire park where cheetahs, plural, are running around? Noise complaint. A caretaker at the cemetery reports strange sounds coming from the crypt. I'm afraid it's the dead finally come back. These are dark days. I could send a SWAT officer. No, I'm not sending my SWAT team. No, it's a prank. Screw it. Offender caught. Doesn't mean we caught the cheaters or the guy who's letting them out of the cages. Did we shoot the cheaters? I want to know what happened with the cheaters, really. Poor cheaters. I mean, they were attacking people, so, you know. But still. Armed robbery. No SWAT, apparently. Okay. A man wearing a ski mask entered the LifeWire consumer electronics store. He pulled out a gun, demanded all the money, and the most expensive toaster. I mean, you know, while you're there. The store security guard was on his feet and managed to knock the gun out of the robber's hands, but then he grabbed a sales assistant by the throat, and he threatened to strangle her unless his demands are met. Okay, I can see maybe why that's not a SWAT thing. I'll send 3. Just taser everyone. I mean, it's not particularly good for the shop assistant who's going to be strangled. No, I'm not sending anyone to that. See, it was actually someone in the cemetery. I assume they were, like, stealing from graves. I don't know what you do. But it wasn't the dead. I don't think the zombies got away. Although if they did... Holding a girl by the throat and yelling at the employees. Calm down, let go of the girl and just leave. Pull a gun on him, make it clear that he better give up. Try to sneak behind the suspect. Yeah, let's sneak behind him. He starts to run, then enters the room with a bunch of refrigerators and disappears. Check all the refrigerators. He's not a clever guy. Yeah. Yeah. I think that was... Firefight. A gang stormed the casino and went straight for the utility room. The eyewitness called the police, said he heard gunshots, and the gangman started carrying out some boxes. We're going to need a good response for this. Bam. Right, go, go, go. Millsap, Vandal, SWAT, Paddy Wagon. I will keep 2 in reserve. Vehicular accident in Chinatown. The owner of a grocery store saw a car drive onto the sidewalk and knock over a girl who was playing with her roller skates. Then the bastard stopped, waited a second, then got back up. Then backed up over the child again. What? That's not a vehicular accident. Also, you don't call it an accident. It's a collision. Like a vehicle collision, right? Because accident implies there's no one to blame. I've heard that's how the Chinese do it back home, but we're really going to get away with it here? Okay. What? That seems weird. Slightly odd, but sure. That sounds like attempted murder. What? Whoa, would you just give me 2 more? Automatic weapons. They're not worth very much. Bring them back to the police station. Okay. No, like, roller skates. Mr. Boyd, you have the prepared corpses I asked for? No. You haven't given me any reason to give you the corpses. You're just like, I want corpses. And I'm like, why? And you're like, I want corpses. And I'm like, well, no? Imprisonment. Frank Zucker reports a young blonde in a short dress approached him at the bar and offered to go to bed with him for cash. I've never laid down with a whore. Can you believe this bitch? Okay, I'll send 2. It seems weird, but sure, I'll send 2. Imprisonment. A man with a strong Spanish accent says that a dozen people are being held against their will in the basement of a cafe. The hostess of the cafe seeks out needy immigrants, gains their trust, and promises mountains of gold, then imprisons them there and makes them work round the clock for stale food? According to the man who escaped, he's one of the slaves, but he managed to escape. The woman has 5 armed guards who regularly beat up the least productive workers. I mean, it sounds very odd. I'll send 2 people in the paddy wagon because I've also got to go to this. Wait, you... Oh, for God's sake. You have the paddy wagon with you. Well, I won't be able to go to police impersonation then, will we? 4 police officers entered the nightclub and started arresting people for having fun. They bullied the girls, and when the guys got angry, they beat them up and humiliated them. One of them put a gun in the patron's mouth and shouted at the others. Another cop knocked out a man's front teeth with the butt of his gun. The club manager has serious doubts that these are real police officers and suspects that one of his competitors might have sent them over to cause trouble. I can't send anyone. You literally have thrown me so many things. Okay, got more frames for that, and no new frames for that. Oh, for God's sake. There are 7 frames needed. Wow, 7 frames? Okay. It's tempting just to crush that so we can get the gang one going. Nothing I can do. It's something that I really should respond to, but... Ex-girlfriend, she come to the bar with her friends and Frank saw her and decided to teach her a lesson. Yeah, I thought that might have been a false alarm, but then, of course, police impersonation shows up. A civilian was killed. Great. Great. Secret tunnel into the basement descends to a very dark and smelly room. A man notices the police, shouts something, and quickly disappears inside. Turn on the flashlight and inspect the room. The police are taking enemy fire. Pull out the pepper spray. Duck into the next room and pray the... No, you don't pray bullets miss. Return fire. My only worry is, like, civilians might be caught in the crossfire or whatever. Okay. Not a great day. Oh, yay, more cutscenes. Okay.
Mr. Boyd, I am Agent Avrahami, and this is Agent Roberts. You'll have to come with us.
What now? Oh, please get dressed, Mr. Boyd. We'll wait for you in the car.
Oh, dear.
Mr. Boyd, did you hear what I said?
You know what? You boys can go to hell. I'm not going anywhere. Not right now, at least. You can come down to the police station during regular hours. You can't just come to my house while I'm sleeping, pull me out of bed without any breakfast. Right now, the only place I'm going is back to bed. I'm closing the door now, and if you...
Jack, what's all this? I told everyone what a great sport you are and how fun it would be to play a little joke on you. Where's your sense of humor gone?
Ethan, it's 5 in the morning. At this hour, the only thing that'll get me laughing is one of you feds slipping on a banana peel.
Well, what'd I tell you? He's such a joker.
You're getting old, Ethan.
You're getting fatter, Jack.
And you're getting boring.
And you're getting fired.
Fine. You win.
But you're still a snappy dresser, Jack. As I'm sure you can guess, we've got an assignment here in Freeburg. Come on, let's go. We'll fill you in at the scene. Oh, and I really am glad to see you, Jack. You have no idea. Meet Jack. And this is Agent Suresh, Agent Kumaro, Agent Ellis, and Agent Dixon.
Jeez, how many men did you bring?
11 people on my team, plus 2 heads, but they're still asleep at the hotel. We got to Freeburg a couple hours ago. Actually, I was asked not to communicate with the local police, at least until the press conference, but, well, you're a friend. And by the way, you're lucky you didn't have time for breakfast.
Ooh. Oh.
Now, the press are calling him the Dentist. Just like every other fucking maniac, he's got his own stupid nickname. We spent 19 years chasing this guy. The MO is always the same. He kills young women in a small town, drops out of sight, and then reappears on the other end of the country with a fresh set of victims. He kills without hesitation, stuns the victim, then strangles her while she's unconscious. And that's when things get fun. He uses a power tool to remount the dead girl's mouth. For 5 years, we've heard nothing. That's the longest break he's ever taken. Then 6 hours ago, we got a crazy anonymous tip that the dentist was in Freeburg, and he'd already committed his first murder. They even told us the address of the house. Looks like our anonymous tip came from the dentist himself, but that hasn't been verified yet. Oh, Dixon, don't go anywhere. So, Jack, listen. Dixon will take you to the station. You can bring your people up to speed. I'm looking forward to full cooperation, and it would be great if you could bag a criminal like this before you retire. A nice farewell. You know what I'm saying, Jack?
Yeah, a nice farewell.
And Dixon, Mr. Boyd will tell you where to take him. Come on, look alive. You're the police chief's driver today, if that's good enough for you. I'll come around to see you tonight. Buy us some beers, huh? But not that piss you normally drink. That stuff gives me wicked heartburn.
Antidepressants 3 times a day. I'm pretty sure that whatever antidepressant you're taking, that is too much. But okay. I ran out my prescription. The pharmacy says that they're getting more in tomorrow, but I'm afraid that the pills are not going to be much good. No, we need a good day. We need to put in a good day. We need to show City Hall how it's done. Right, go to map. What, you're cutting the budget again? Seriously? Seriously? Okay, I'm moving King to B shift. Dear God, okay. Right, how many investigations we got going on? Alright, I want you on the case. We need to get that sorted. Serial murder. Oh. 21-year-old Alison Bell, City Hall intern, was brutally murdered at her apartment. Okay, well, we need to take those investigators off that now. I'll probably close up the double homicide. There we go. Proceed. Ooh, we actually have like a cargo and everything. Yeah, wow. Your share of the sale of alcohol. It was a shipping container worth, from what I recall, not like just a few bottles of whiskey. Of course I'm a chef, isn't my staff. It's basically nothing. It's pocket change. Like my salary. Assault. A policeman found himself stuck in an elevator, but when people attempted to help him out, he lashed out and began to strangle one of them. This is the third time I'm late to work, and it's all because of this fucking elevator. Okay. Powers. Gary. Austin and Powers? No, wait. Austin Powers. Yes, the best cop duo there is. I'm just going to use like an Austin Powers quote, and then my mind went blank. That's what I get for recording at like 2 a.m. Ooh. Ooh. They're all the same, but different options. Okay, fine. What? Detective Bowling fell into a violent trap set by the dentist and was declared dead on the scene? Mr. Boyd, after the needless death of the Detective Bowling, the guys had a quick word and we decided we can't keep going on assignments like this without SWAT support. Hello, Jack. I suspect you don't like the dentist nickname any more than I do, but let's just say that's who I am and get down to business. Take a look at the postcard I sent you. It points to a place where I hid something. Follow the clue, keep on the tail, but let's just say there's a reason I'm giving you a chance to catch me. Don't share this clue with the feds. Or the troll go cold, I promise. And hurry, if you don't figure out the right place in the next 24 hours, I'll destroy all evidence and walk away. Okay, I'm keeping the clue. You can't win without evidence on the dentist. You hold in your hand a key to what happened to the victims. Look close at the image on the card. It will help you out where the evidence is hidden. Send your detectives, but don't go around blindly guessing. I doubt you have the resource to go into all the possible places. Oh, this is completely different. Okay, so angels fighting in a house with someone at the top with like a flag or... Okay. Oh, can I not, like, change the detectives we have on this? Oh, fine, okay. Pizza, slice, Holy House Pizza. Yeah, it's going to be Holy House Pizza. Literally, for God's sake, you have to send 2 officers and so I don't have another officer. You killed the last one. And now I can't send anyone, and it's going to run out of time. Oh, I'm really frustrated with this game now. This seems really unfair. I've had this before happen, like, yeah, you can't do anything because you don't have people. It just doesn't give me a chance, and I don't have anyone on shift. You're not in today. Okay, let's just say... I'm going to say why this is ridiculous, okay? Because say... It's going to kill one person at the beginning of the mission. Okay, so you need 3 detectives. You need to send 2 to the next one. Okay, so you need 3 detectives. You need 3 detectives. none of whom are currently doing a case, because if they're doing a case, they're locked in as the lead officer unless you're banning the case. So if you abandon cases and you have 3 officers, or you have 2, and you can't do anything. This is really unfair. It's the same thing that happened with the Robespierre thing. God damn it, I'm really annoyed with this. An elderly concierge reports that he saw an angry girl through the window attacking someone's car baseball bat, yelling, "Get out, you painted wretch. Come on, I know you can hear me. I will kill you myself." Yeah, I'll send 2. Not the best 2, but I'll send 2. Yeah, we managed to do our assault. Sophocles' Theatre of Drama. We'll go around the city in the police car and record various real-life stories. Your officers will be awarded 300 and you'll get an impressive bonus. It better be a much more impressive bonus than 300. 300 is not worth nothing. Also, I've only got, like, 2 decent officers. I'm not sending you Floridor. The Floridor has a 50-50 chance of getting his partner killed, so... I guess I've got Austin in there. Oh! Now you give me another one? Why not? 3 people died at a blaze in the Freiburg Birth Control Union and Women's Center. Sure. Officer Floridor somehow learned about the postcard from the dentist and he's taken up arms that you've been suppressing evidence. He demands that you immediately take action, or he's taking this directly to the prosecutor's office. I convinced him to sit on it for a couple more days, but we have to do something fast. I can't do anything. I'm beyond frustrated right now. I mean, okay, you know, it's cool that the dentist takes out one of your officers, you know, it feels like, you know, the dentist is really like a foe to be reckoned with, but... A bank employee reports that a suspicious man came in the bank. He's obviously trying to get a check, cash a forged check. The cashier also said the man is hiding something in his jacket. He's obviously trying to cash a forged check. I mean, what do you mean? Like, is it a forged check or isn't it? Like, he's obviously trying to cash a forged check. Because, what? Because he's suspicious or because it's a forged check? Austin Powers to the rescue. Sexy, baby. Theft. Only away from his vegetable shop for 2 minutes and someone managed to steal a big cart filled with watermelons. I bought that hauler a month ago. Bright orange, easy to spot. The thing weighs 500 pounds. They can't have gotten far. Yeah, sure. I'll send like 2. Again, this is easy peasy stuff. Thank you. I don't even know why I'm bothering with investigations at this stage. The investigations are getting ridiculous. Oh, you need 700 frames, and you need 500 officers, and you need 200 weeks. And then, oh, we're going to do something else and not allow you to send people to this awesome storyline event. The suspect is sitting in the chair, obviously very nervous. He grows agitated when he sees the police and starts banging his foot on the floor. Watch the suspect. Ah, damn it. Okay. I was going to say, like, approach him, but still. The man jumps up and grabs a woman standing next to him, putting a knife to her throat. He knows that the police are there for him. We're not here for you. I mean, if I say that, though, will we let him go? Because we could say that and then just taser him. But I don't know what's happening after this, so I can't choose this option. That's annoying. My friend, you're going to find yourself in a bod bag. You better release that hostage quick. I know it's not your fault. Just let go. Like, just go down to the station and we'll talk about this. He didn't seem like a hardened criminal, like he was tapping his foot and stuff, seemed nervous. Oh, there's an elder coming rolling a big blue cart filled with fruit that looks like watermelons. It wasn't blue, was it? One of them is orange, filled with watermelons. 3 women are carrying something over to a small truck. Watch until someone goes to the orange cart. Done. Sweet. Or, you know, watermelony. Trespassing. Oh, there's cultists. That's a little bit more than just trespass. Or forgive us their sins as they trespass against us. You know, that sort of stuff. Come on. No less than 20 cultists have taken up residence on his farm. They claim the house and the surrounding acreage belong to them. The Lord has given unto this land for our suffering? Okay, weird cultists. According to Buckler's unwanted guests, some of the cultists... okay. So, we'll send the paddy wagon. I mean, honestly, if they're armed, maybe SWAT, but sure. Floridor, Numata, Austin, Gary. Keep Yancey and Powers back. The night is still young. God damn it, I would go to the bleeding scene of these. Honestly, why? Right. Now, right, I got the card, okay? And I went, no, I'm going to keep it. And then I had the event, and it went, no, I can't send people that. Why can't I now just share the card? Right? I literally could have gone 5 minutes after go, no, I can't do that, share the card. But I can't share the card. Rawr! Arson. 3 new frames. I've only just started that. Trespassing. Sweet. That's sorted. End of day. Cool. And the FBI are going to hate us. Yeah, declare you dead. We've lost an officer. We've lost our lead on the dentist. Ugh. Great. Just great.
So I went downstairs figuring I'd find some mercenary or an escaped serial killer or some other lowlife I'd put away, right? But when I hit the lights, I saw a young kid. Couldn't have been 20. Skinny, dirty. Didn't even have a real weapon, just a rusty shiv. He just stood there, didn't say anything. My whole career, I've been staring down the most dangerous people in the country, and the only one to get into my house and scare my family to death was just some kid about to crap his pants. And I pointed my gun at him, and he just stood there with his mouth open.
Bad luck for him.
He was pretty lucky to still be alive. And you know what? It was you that saved him.
I think you have me confused with somebody else, Ethan.
No. Listen. All these years, me and Marla joked about how dangerous my job is. We figured that sooner or later someone would sneak into our house and cut us to pieces, yeah? Pretty dark jokes, but innocent enough. And Marla asks me not to jump into gunfights when she kisses me on the cheek before I leave for work. It's like we figured that if we joke about stuff like that, then it'll never actually happen. But while I trained my gun at the kid's nose, I finally realized someone really can get into our house. Someone really can cut us to pieces. Now that it finally happened, I can't make any more jokes like that. Marla won't laugh anymore. She'll burst into tears and stay in bed all day crying, hating me more and more every second. So I figured the only way out of the situation was to show her that if someone really does dare to break into our house, he's guaranteed to get a bullet in the face. He'll die right there on the living room carpet.
God, Ethan, didn't know you were so bloodthirsty.
I'm telling you, Jack, I was serious about shooting this kid right there where he stood. I was about to pull the trigger. But then I remembered you. Remembered 1,000 years ago, we went to the lake and had some beers after an ethics lecture at the academy. I was all angry with that professor, Laszlo, yeah. Remember what he always told us? Being a good policeman is very simple. You just need to keep doing the right thing. I hated those pretentious speeches. I cussed Laszlo up and down and said, if you always do what's right, you've turned yourself into a robot. And you just sat there, drunk eyes staring into the distance. And you were all calm and said, no, Ethan, it's the other way around. To do the right thing takes everything you got as a human.
I said that. Oh, what an idiot I was.
Come on, Jack, it's not funny. When things get bad, it's those moments you gotta be hopeful and stay human. And I did just like you said. I stayed human. And then I slapped the cuffs on the kid in one quick move. Just like Bobby Flash.
Bobby Flash?
What? You don't remember Evening Freeburg, the old news column? Stories about the cop hero Bobby Flash? Yeah, I heard they even published a book a few years ago.
Oh, that Bobby Flash.
Yeah, that Bobby Flash. How can you not remember Bobby Flash? We all argued at junior high about which one of us would be Bobby Flash when he grows up. Oh, I'm no Bobby Flash. A hero cop would never think about shooting a terrified teenager. But wait a minute. If I'm not Bobby Flash, then maybe you are.
Yeah, maybe so.
Well, that was an extremely interesting cutscene where we learned lots and lots about... I have no idea. City Hall intern found dead in apartment. 20-year-old Alison Bell, victim of brutal murder. Freeburg. Housing construction affordable. I think the fact had somewhat missed the headline of the day, but whatever. Yeah, so I've been EnterElysium. If you've enjoyed, please run a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you think today's detective blunder was my fault or unfair, let me know down below, because... Stay shiny, folks.